I spent 12 years at Planned Parenthood organizing women around a certain set of issues, particularly reproductive health and healthcare access. My colleagues, Alicia and Jen, have been doing the same work with different groups of women. And we realized that actually there are even millions more women that we haven't organized and that are, particularly since this election, have been raising their hand and saying, I want to do more. I've never been civically engaged. I've never been politically involved. And so we've spent the last few months actually traveling around the country listening to women about what they need and want. And what they want is they want to be activists. And I think there is, as you saw in the video, I think there is a sense that women we're the majority of voters. 54% of women, our voters last election were women. We're the volunteers. We're increasingly the donors, increasingly the candidates. And it's time for political equity. So that's the idea behind Supermajority. We want to build a multiracial, intergenerational movement to increase women's power, political power, and civic engagement.
You've talked about a new deal for women.
Well, that's what I think, and I think Alicia and Jen would say the same, which is, women again do most of the work around political campaigns and candidates, and yet the issues that women talk to us about on the road, the lack of affordable child care in the United States, the fact that maternal mortality rates are at epidemic levels, the fact that equal pay gets a lot of lip service, but we never actually make progress. These are issues that we believe need to be front and center of any political campaign. And although I'm so grateful that there are so many women running for president raising these issues, they need to be raised by anybody who wants to be president of the United States.
How'd you come up with the title Supermajority?
I guess it's just that, women, I think, aren't just the majority. I think women have superpowers, and they've been expressing that and showing that. And I think, I think it's kind of caught on. And in fact, we launched, I guess, a week ago, and we've now had more than 80,000 folks sign up, and that's before we really even begin to get on the road. So I feel like there's a real need and interest in the country, particularly among women who want to become better activists, more effective activists. This is work that women want to do, not only to learn how to be better activists, to work across issues, but also to work across race lines, because I think there is a real recognition among a lot of white women is that we cannot continue to rely on women of color to sort of save this country or save us from ourselves, and that it is important that we do this work as well and intentionally and in a multiracial way. And one of the things I've been an organizer my whole life, Amy, and so this is to me a very important and exciting moment where I'm seeing women across the country in Midwestern states and Southwestern states come into rooms with women they've never met before and say, this is the most exciting thing I've ever been able to do, is actually meet with women who also care passionately about the same issues I do, and we need to do this work together. And I'm so glad you had the clip from Alicia. I think she's one of the most phenomenal leaders in this country, and Jen as well. But there are thousands and thousands more, and that's really what we're seeking to do, is to make sure that these women's voices are being lifted up, that they're feeling the empowered, supported,